The town of Tuburan in Cebu, Philippines is a beautiful place. It is nestled between majestic mountains and the sparkling waters of the sea. It is a place where one can find peace and tranquility. But this was not always the case. In the late 1890s, the air was thick with revolution. The people of Tuburan were fighting for their freedom from the Spanish colonizers, and leading them was a man named Arcadio Maxilom. Arcadio was not a soldier by birth. He was a teacher, a man of knowledge and wisdom. But when the Katipunan's ideals of independence reached Cebu, he took up arms to fight for his country. He joined Leon Kilat, a fellow Cebuano revolutionary, and together they fought against the Spanish colonizers. When Kilat was assassinated in 1896, Maxilom took charge. He became the leader of the Cebu revolutionaries and one of the most fiercest warriors of the Philippine Revolution. His greatest victory came when he led the siege of Fort San Pedro. This was the main stronghold of the Spanish in Cebu. For 45 days, Maxilom and his men attacked the fort relentlessly. They used a combination of superior numbers and hit-and-run tactics to wear down the Spanish defenders. Finally, on December 1898, Spanish Governor General Montero was forced to surrender. Cebu was now free from Spanish rule, but this victory was short-lived. In 1899, the Americans arrived and demanded that the Filipinos surrender. Many leaders agreed, but not General Maxilom. From his base in the mountains of Sudlon, he led a guerrilla campaign against the Americans. Despite being outnumbered and outgunned, Maxilom's forces inflicted heavy casualties on the Americans. The general's knowledge of the land and his ability to inspire loyalty among his men made him a formidable opponent. The Americans were frustrated by his continued defiance. They sent him messages asking for his surrender, but the brave general refused. All he had to show for his 2 years of resistance was a handful of rice and a worn-out rifle. But still, he held on. In 1901, with his supplies dwindling and his people suffering, Maxilom finally surrendered. But even in defeat, he remained a hero. The people of Tuburan continued to respect him, and he lived the rest of his days in peace. General Arcadio Maxilom may not be a household name, but he is a legend in Tuburan. He is remembered as the man who dared to stand up to the Americans and the Spaniard before him and fought for the freedom of his country. His bravery and sacrifice continue to inspire the people of Tuburan and the Philippines today.